to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. jack it up.
All right.
All right.
All right. So it seems that Fortitude have sorted out their controller issues, their technicalities.
Yeah, we should be starting soon. Sorry guys for the wait.
It's not like they have anything better to do.
Anyways,
All right, yeah,
guys,
let's get into it. Welcome. All right. So I did a bit of digging on both teams because of course that's what you have to do. I found out that this year, I think it was March somewhere, SP beat Fortitude 3-0. I think it was in the previous cup or this cup. I don't know how long this cup spans. And then last year, it was quite a while back, but I'm assuming it was last year's matchup, and Fortitude beat SP 3-1. Although it was that way back, it still puts it into perspective how both teams have evolved, or Fortitude might have just had an off day. I'm not too sure, but it's interesting to see that nonetheless.
very interesting, yeah. Well, I mean, if you see the recent results of SP, I think they're definitely the team to look at. You know, they've come through the upper brackets, beating BZK, beating WSG, and then narrowly falling to Viserys, to now make it into this position. So, it's going to be a very interesting matchup.
It's going to be very interesting, yeah. So we should be getting this one underway pretty soon. I'm not too sure what to expect. I always say that at the beginning of every series, but I really don't know what to expect. As we see in RLCS and RLRS, you can't really take out the underdog, as we saw with Space Station Gaming and those guys. They're beating top tier teams, so you can't say, okay, easy clap for SP, because it might not turn out to be that way. And that's what's so great about Rocket League, is you can't say, okay, the underdog, you know, they don't really stand a chance, and then boom, they impress you and they blow your mind. So it's going to be interesting to see where this one goes. We'll get it underway and see where they take us.
Yes, let's start this match off.
And we see Yopego winning the kickoff. Happy Meal following up pretty quickly. Frag getting a big clear out. Yopego has to half flip and get that one up his wall, up his back wall. Decides to tap it, go for an air dribble of some sorts. Now Werty taking under control, but that is TCK, I believe. Don't let that interesting name confuse you. That is TCK. And, oh, Samurai coming through pretty early, putting his team in the lead 1-0. I'm not really sure how this one found its way in the back of the net.
I think SP with the initial speed. I mean, you see there Werty taking that extra touch into the midfield to get it past that second defender. And I'm not sure where the last defender of Fortitude was, probably getting boost.
Yeah, and well, kickoff goal straight out the bat just to equalize, just to show them, okay, not yet, just cool it. And a very nice kickoff goal. You don't see those very often. I'm not
and that kind of says,
yeah.
It kind of says to SP, oh, you know, well, we can play ball as well.
Yeah, we can play Rocket League. As very, very quickly it went to even again, as we see Samurai trying to find Happy Meal. Frags in the way, and Yopego putting it on net. That one just narrowly missing. Now TCK playing it around, getting touches, but fakes out, or not fakes out, but doings Buff Bambi out of the way. Buff Bambi trying to get a read. Instead puts it to the corner. Now Frag getting the read. Yopego is in net to put that on away, and TCK waits to put a shot on net. Now no pressure from SP. Fortitude, well, they had possession of the ball. Happy Meal taking it out to the side. TCK is quick to respond. Now Yopego in front of his net. I think they're pretty fortunate that one just went on the post there. Seems like they almost tripped themselves up in front of net.
Fortitude putting in a surprising amount of pressure in this like second kind of minute, showing SP, you know, we can also be fast. We can play your game.
We can play in your half.
Game, right?
Yes, exactly. So as we see now, it is in front of Fortitude's net, but there's no threat as of yet. Yopego slow playing it, but TCK is very quick to read it off the wall there, as SP do clear out to the side. Now a little bit of confusion, neither team really knowing what to do, but it seems like SP knows that I want to slow play this. Yopego getting it up nice and high. Samurai does read it pretty quickly back down to Happy Meal, but he's not able to get anything definitive out of it. Now Yopego has some open space, instead puts it into the corner where Frag reads it off the wall nicely. TCK down to Buff Bambi. Buff Bambi puts a shot on net, but Happy Meal is there to put it out to the corner safely. Now Yopego quick to respond. Samurai up, but Frag is going to beat him against the sidewall, but Yopego waits. Samurai touching that bounces high. Let's see who goes for it. No team really making contact. Frag did backflip, but it doesn't seem to have penalized them too much. Now Buff Bambi is able, but he's not able to connect in the corner. SP has another chance to just compose themselves and get it out again.
Game speed slowed down a bit since the initial 2 minutes with those surprisingly quick goals. Seems like Fortitude are controlling most of the midfield pressure, not allowing SP to, you know, grab their boost or apply that speed that they're so well known for doing.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of back and forth as we see TCK getting a demo there on Happy Meal, telling him no, you're not allowed in our half. I see Frag taking out to midfield. Both players up, but TCK does get it, and that is almost a very nice goal, but Happy Meal did well to get that save out to the side, although he did double tap it to get it there. We see it's back in front of the net, and a nice shot there from TCK to get them into the lead 2-1, which is pretty surprising. I'll be honest, I didn't expect this, but a really nice shot there, beating out the defenders, and SP seemed to be a little bit flustered in front of the net.
Great follow-ups, and you can see that was just from controlling that midfield, keeping the pressure on SP, making sure that they weren't able to get those midfield boosts to, you know, get back into the play.
Exactly, as we see now, Frag, it does. Is this one just going to creep in? Yes, it is. Frag with the little doink. It doesn't seem like SP were quite expecting that one to just lob over them. As you see, Yopego was mid-flip, but it's still a very awkward ball to go for, even though he was, I don't say he was overextending, but those were just one of the balls that you don't expect to just lob and go into your goal.
That's just excellent awareness from Frag there to see Yopego off his lane, just throw a long shot, you know, make sure
yes,
get those opportunities.
Exactly. As we see now, Fortitude again in SP's corner, but it does seem like Samurai gets it out. Happy Meal with just a wide shot there on net, but still pressure nonetheless. Yopego putting this mid. Happy Meal is there, but he does able to get a 50 out of there. Frag interfering in mid. Now Samurai has some space. Let's see what he does with it. He decides to go into the air. And no immediate challenge from Fortitude, and Happy Meal puts that out to the side, where Yopego is waiting. Fortitude, no threatening shot as of yet, but that slow touch was not challenged by SP. Another 51 by SP. This one is open, and very, very well done by Yopego there to get it off of the sidewall, which is pretty difficult to pull off.
Great mechanics there from Yopego, just to get that Doomsy dish around TCK. You saw Werty was there for the backup, but Yopego was like, nope, this is my goal.
This is my goal, Doomsy dish. There we go. That is the name that I forgot. That's the term, yes. As we now see again, SP threatening on net, this one in front, but Frag is able to get it out. A nice demo there from Samurai, relieving the pressure, but Fortitude is quick to respond. As we see TCK, he is pressuring on net. Samurai really early up for this. He's able to get the beat. Now Happy Meal is also able to get the beat. That one just on the crossbar. Can Samurai? Yes, he can. Very well done by SP. Getting the equalizer with 25 seconds left.
Man, just an unfortunate overextension from Fortitude pushing just one too many player out into that play, being over aggressive when they didn't really need to be. Just cost them that goal.
Exactly. I do think, going back to that demo, I do think that was the turning point for that counter attack, with the Fortitude's rotation just being a little bit out after that demo. But as you said, great still from SP to get that equalizer. Now see, it's slow play in the corner. It's ticking down the clock with 7 seconds left. Can Fortitude, being in SP's corner, convert on this? But it doesn't seem like they can, as SP get the clear. Bambi puts it down in the ground, and we are OT in game 1. As you now see, kickoff is going. It is going SP's way. There is a Samurai waiting on the wall. Happy Meal interfering. Can Samurai get it back down? Yes, he can. Happy Meal does pick it up there. As Fortitude's defense is waning, can Yopego? He cannot, and Frag is able to get it out to the side. Can he follow up? Pretty starved. He has 11 boost with no mid boost waiting for him. Samurai takes it up the wall. Not the greatest touch that he wanted there. And Fortitude double commits on mid, but they are able to get the ball out. Now Happy Meal is challenged by Frag. Great 50 from Frag there. Getting it clear as well. And now double touch from TCK was there, but he was not able to connect with the goal. And now Frag, he's able to get it out to the side. Needs another touch. He does get it, and it's an open net. Can SP get back? Is Happy Meal going to? Yes. Oh, that was very close. Almost another open net from Fortitude there, as they do get this one out.
And again, this back and forth play, just booming the ball, either side.
Just
Any
getting
of
it
these
out.
teams can get a counter attack.
Exactly, and now we see TCK on the backboard. He puts it back down. Is Frag able? Frag connects with the ball, and he's able to get his team game 1 to Fortitude.
Great
Very
play actually by
interesting.
TCK.
Very good.
I'm not sure if he meant to hit the backboard, but hitting the backboard was the correct decision.
It's always
In that-
calculated. It's always
Oh,
calculated.
it's always calculated because there were 2 SB defenders in net. Putting it off the backboard probably confused them. They weren't able to read that, so definitely a good play.
And you do see that, just going back to that TCK putting it off the backboard again, that does lure out another defender. As you try to judge where the ball's going to go, you try and anticipate where the shot's going to go. And usually you're like, okay, they're going to put this in net. And he doesn't. He puts it off the backboard again, which makes the whole defense just jump again. And that opens up some spots in the net, as you saw there, just getting the only open side in the net. And that's able to get them game 1, which is pretty interesting. As we look at the stats here, Frag really clutching it out for his team, able to get the 3 goals, but the assists are also there for them. So it's a really good team effort on the side of Fortitude.
Frag and TCK, yeah, linking up. You see each of them getting assists and goals for each other. So hopefully we can see more of that. Although SP are looking strong, they did start to bring it back in the last 2 minutes there, just couldn't really find that last goal.
Exactly, and as we said, first games are always just the feel it out type game. So I'm pretty sure SP are going to bring their A game in the games to come. I didn't get a really good look at SP's stats there, but the shots did look as if it was pretty even on both sides. So both sides getting a lot of pressure. It's just the matter of being able to convert on those opportunities.
Indeed, should be a very good game though. It's game 2.
As we kick off game 2, SP getting a very clear kickoff win there. Samurai challenging in the corner. This one is just over TCK, but Frag is waiting on the other side. Buff Bambi not able to get a touch on that. As we see Buff Bambi, he didn't read the corner very nicely. That bounce did juke him out a little bit, but he's able to almost connect with it. As Fortitude, ball still in the half. Samurai making a very ambitious jump off the corner there. And this one is open again. Can Samurai get back? He can just narrowly get back to that. And Buff Bambi, unfortunately, is not able to convert on that one. That was
save there
very
from
close.
Werty. I mean, you see the air dribble coming out from TCK, getting it over both of the defenders, and so Werty having to come in and clutch it out for his team.
That was a very, very good save, and very difficult to do as well. Making use of the crossbar there to just doink it into the crossbar. And this 50 almost getting into goal. SP is on the back foot at the moment. Buff Bambi connects with that, but Yopego is going to slow play this. Let's see where he goes with this. Out to the side. He does get past one defender. Nice bump from Samurai. but there is Buff Bambi. Oh, that one almost gets him. As we see Yopego and Frag in midfield. Fortitude is able to win this, but Buff Bambi not able to get the best of clears, but TCK is going to try and bail him out. Another 50 from Samurai, this one up high, but Frag is up to get it out to the side. And now Yopego and Samurai just getting in each other's way, almost there. TCK out to the side again. Samurai able to collect this. Most of the clears I'm seeing is not down the middle or into the corners, it's mostly out to the sides. I'm not sure if they want to do that, but it does seem like every clear that Fortitude or SP gives is out to the sidewall.
I don't know. I think they're trying to find their teammates, but they're not quite getting into the right positions to receive those passes.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting to see. This one goes off the SP backboard. Now it's 1-on-1. Can Happy Meal do anything? He does flick it. Oh, but he saves his own flick. That is so unlucky from Happy Meal there. That you don't see that very often, and if it happens, it guts you to see that. And Happy Meal almost converting. That is a heartbreaker, as you see. And this is on the backboard once again. Can TCK? No, he cannot. And this one is open, but Happy Meal backflips on his second opportunity. Do you think this is going to play a mental game on his game 2 here? Saving his first shot and then backflipping on an open net?
Definitely some nerves coming out there from Happy Meal. I guess with the stakes at hand, whoever loses this is out.
Is out of the cup, yes. That is true.
I can't imagine how that must be affecting
That
him,
is a very, very unlucky few sequences there from Happy Meal. As we see this one up high, Bambi is up, but Samurai is able to beat him to it. He's going to use all his boost to get it over Frag as well, but there's a double commit there. Yopego thinking that he wouldn't get the second touch. As we see Fortitude, it's in the net again. Frag is able to get it out to the side. He doinks it, gets the pinch off the sidewall. And now SP, 2 people rotating back. Happy Meal is able to get that to the corner. Is anyone going to follow? No, they let Happy Meal do it again. Buff Bambi out to the side. He's not able to connect to it again, and SP gets a big clear out, but TCK meets it there. Happy Meal waiting on the wall, able to get something out to Samurai, but Frag is able to clear off the backboard. Another 50 win there from Happy Meal. But it's out to the corner again, which Fortitude aren't going to be too worried about. But Samurai out in the mid, but Frag's able to get that out. Now SP rotating back again, 2 people. Not really feeling that pressure as they do rotate back. Samurai on the sidewall, but Frag puts this one mid. Is there a Fortitude player? No. But nothing too threatening on net. It's Frag. Another 50 win. Is Happy Meal going to be able? And he does sink this one. He's able to, on his third opportunity, redeem himself to put his team in the lead.
Excellent read there. Reading that back, or reading the straight down. Able to get up there quickly before the defender.
Very, very nice there from the side of SP. Happy Meal, I think, getting his mental game back after being able to convert. So we see Happy Meal putting it off the backboard. Both SP members are there, but Happy Meal has to rotate back. He's the only one back now with the 2-on-1. But I do think he's wasted enough time for SP to come back, as that is the case. Happy Meal not able to connect again, and now Yopego is going to challenge in the corner, with TCK winning that one out. Buff Bambi is there, but there's too many bodies in front of net, and he's not able to put that one in. So we see Samurai getting out to mid. Happy Meal is on their side, coming off their back wall. Gets a nice little doink, but that is really unusual to see. Him just coming off their back wall as if one of those cheeky passes was coming his way. As we see Happy Meal out to the corner. TCK wants this. Buff Bambi challenges in mid, not able to win it. As this clock is waning down, 7, nice demo there, opening up the net, but Fortitude able to get it out. With 3 seconds left, I don't think Fortitude is going to be able to clutch this one out. As we see the ball is just going to drop down. SP getting game 2 for them. I think they a little bit calmer now, knowing that they don't have to get a reverse sweep.
A lot more confident. You see SP starting to go for these more risky plays, if you could say. Coming off the opponent's back wall, going for these demos. Getting more in Fortitude's face, making sure that they put the goals in where necessary. Unfortunate that those 2 incidents happened with Happy.
That was very unfortunate
at the beginning. But I mean, props to SP for coming back, able to, bring it back. I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, and we see Fortitude with 7 saves. 7. That is quite a lot in one game, in one sitting. And I don't remember that SP had that much pressure. There was a lot of opportunities from the side of Fortitude as well. It was a lot of back and forth. And Fortitude able to get 7 saves, but that shows you that the amount of shots that SP put on their net was threatening, that they had to have 7 saves for it. But as we said, there's 4 saves on SP as well, which means Fortitude had those opportunities. It's just a question of converting on them. So we'll see if game 3 is able to give Fortitude that mental game. Let's like bring it back. Let's put some goals into SP's net.
Well, this is that important third game,
That is
whoever wins this is on match point, and you always want to be in that position going
Exactly.
into the 4th game.
Exactly. As we see Yopego, looked like a fast kickoff, but there was no one to follow up on it. As we see Samurai putting it into the corner, there's no one from SP side yet to challenge that, waiting for TCK's hit. Frag is up early. Bambi gonna follow. There's 2 double commit there from SP once again. Doesn't seem like that they get penalized for that. Freeze 50 in the corner there. Samurai's able to collect it. So we see Frag over to Buff Bambi, but Happy Meal's going to interfere. Yopego's going to pick this one up. Nice 50 there from him. TCK up early. He's just going to drop this one down. Buff Bambi sees this. Nice communication there from him. So this one goes out to the side. Buff Bambi getting a demo there on Yopego. And this one, great shot from Frag. Able to get that long shot for his team. I'm not too sure where that... Okay, I see where that demo happened. Opening up the net actually with that great demo and great shot.
Excellent play there, actually, demoing the 3rd man, so Werty had no boost in midfield, wasn't able to get back to that ball. Great play from Fortitude.
Great there from Fortitude, able to get the early lead with not even a minute passed. As we see, TCK getting this one. Nice frag, nice read there off the sidewall, but there's no follow-up in mid. Now TCK into middle again. That shot just hitting the crossbar. Actually a nice shot. Would have loved to see that one going, I think, from TCK's point of view. And this one, Yopego getting a very quick shot there. Fortitude not able to see that one coming and defend it.
Not entirely sure what happened here. I think Frag was just caught without boost. Yeah, he just had no boost as 3rd man. The other 2 Fortitude players weren't able to hold up SP in the midfield there.
I do think there was a little bit of hesitation on the side of Fortitude there. He did look like he had enough boost to go supersonic turning, but he did turn around. But Buff Bambi, as I was talking about the previous goal, is like, hold on, we didn't give our lead away just yet. Buff Bambi able to get this nice little beat over 2 defenders from the side of SP.
And another passing play, yeah.
Another passing play, very well done there from Fortitude, able to get their lead back. See if they can hold it this time or in fact increase it. So see, Samurai losing the 50 there to TCK. Buff Bambi backflipping, but it actually benefits him as he doesn't overcommit on the play there, but he's without boost now. Frag collects it. This one is out to the side from Happy Meal. TCK just putting off the back wall again. Not able to get any passes. Buff Bambi, I think he did get faked out there, but it doesn't penalize them too much. Yopego in the corner, not able to get the best of passes. Happy Meal is able to collect, but he's without boost, so he cannot challenge just yet. Again, another double commit there from SP on the sidewall. Frag, is this one going to drop in? He doesn't get the top corner. That is very, very close. A great shot nonetheless there from Frag. Unfortunate that that one didn't find the inside of the net. As we do see Samurai.
Getting caught between them, yeah.
They are. A lot of double commits coming out from SP. I'm not too sure if it's the nerves or it's just they want to pick up the pace. We'll see if they can get this one out as Buff Bambi off the sidewall. It's open. Is he able? Is there any follow-ups? No follow-ups from Fortitude with an open net there. I don't think they were expecting the SP net to be open like it was there. So we see Buff Bambi not able to connect with that. Samurai puts it out to mid. Happy Meal follows very quickly. And Yopego, he doesn't challenge Frag. Nice little slow play. Noticing and realizing that he doesn't have to commit on this just yet. Samurai gets 50 out to the side. Frag slow playing. This nice demo there from Buff Bambi. Can the bounce? Oh, that's so unlucky. Buff Bambi with once again a very nice demo to open up the net. But the bounce just catching him off guard.
Fortitude now coming out with the creative plays, actually. Going for those demos, seeing who can they eliminate to possibly open that net. Just could not turn that one in. Very unfortunate.
As the meme goes, they showing VxP how the demo should be done. But we'll see if they can continue that play. It does seem to be working, as they had another opportunity with Samurai putting this off the crossbar. No one there to follow it up. So we see Samurai again. Does he have boost? Yes, he does. Happy Meal up early, pre-jumping this. Frag with a very nice save. TCK out to the side. He will be able to follow this, but there's a goat on the wall trying to, and a very nice shot there from Happy Meal. Very, very nice there from the side of SP. Able to get the equalizer with a nice passing play.
Oh, look at that placement also by the goat, as you say.
By the
Happy Meal
goat.
just being right place, right time, you know, getting that
Very
backflip.
nice
Oh,
read. Those are
awesome
actually
read,
pretty
right?
awkward to read, and it's very, very well done there from Happy Meal to be able to get it. So we see this, a very neutral kickoff, but Yopego is able to collect this. He slow plays it. He's not able to get a very nice air double, but it does seem like Frag pre-jumped it, and that one just rolling in front of the Fortitude net, but no one able to capitalize on it. So we see double commit there from Fortitude. It opens up, but there's no penalization from SP there. This one up high again. Yopego getting the read. Very well done. I'm not too sure who that was going for the in and out save. Not a very bad idea with the ball going off the backboard.
Yeah, especially if you have zero boost, you know, trying to continue your momentum by driving around the wall or driving on the inside of the net, just could not find the block.
Would have been very nice if he was able to get that in and out save, but Yopego putting it down, bouncing it, which would have made it very, very difficult to get it. You see Frag. He does have but a little bit of double commit there from Fortitude. I think Buff Bambi could have maybe left Frag to his thing. Maybe get a inside pass there, which would have opened up an opportunity. Buff Bambi putting it out in front of the SP net. Happy Meal slow playing it, getting it past one defender. Frag off the backboard. Yopego not able to connect, but Frag is also not able to connect. You know, those backboard reads are pretty unpredictable sometimes. As we see this one, it does get doinked in by Happy Meal. How did this happen?
I think just a bit of panic coming out from Fortitude, just not being able to get the touches where they needed, and again, great positioning by SP, you know, putting themselves in front of the net or able to get those reads.
Very nice play there from SP. Fortitude getting caught on the back foot as they have to score 2 goals. Now Yopego is not able to connect with his Frag. Okay.
There's one.
I'm not too sure. Oh, there was a little bit of miscommunication on the side of SP. Happy Meal thinking one of his teammates were following up on that very quickly. It's not usually a good idea to just after kickoff touch those. You might juke your teammate, but it doesn't seem like there was very much communicating going on the side of SP. And this one Samurai getting out of the back wall, but Frag's gonna collect this. He beats Happy Meal. Happy Meal spinning out on the wall. He's not able to chase Frag too much, but Frag is out of boost. Will he able to be getting back? He doesn't seem to be able to get back quick enough. TCK does get out to the side, but Fortitude need a miracle now if I'm going to be honest, to be able to get this on the SP side and score, as it doesn't look like they'll be able to get this. Frag putting it up high. Yopego, it's going to drop with SP. As you said, game 3 is very important. It puts the losing side on a bit of a pressure pedestal. I'm not too sure if Fortitude is going to be able to bring this back, but you know, people have been wrong before. Casters have been wrong before.
Casters are always wrong, am I right?
Casters are always
no, I'm not
wrong.
right. No, SP did look a lot more dominant that game. I think coming out with the more creative plays, you know, fitting into their play style, making Fortitude panic a bit on the clears and on the defense. You see Fortitude with not as many saves as last game. However, still, you know, putting up 4 saves against the quick math 10 shots of SP.
Yeah, just a very awkward last few minutes for Fortitude there with not XP, VxP SP getting Happy Meal getting like a doink, which doesn't usually happen often. Frag was behind him, but he wasn't able to get the 50. So a lot of, I think, overcommits from the side of Fortitude. The net on most of the goals from SP side, it wasn't getting outplayed too much. It was just there wasn't anyone either with boost able to challenge early, as we saw that in and out save attempt from Buff Bambi. It wasn't you know, in his favor. So Fortitude, they have the pressure, but on the defensive side, I think they're just panicking too much, or they're just, you know, the nerves getting to them a bit with the scoreline being so close. As you see now, Frag off the back wall, goes past 2 SP players. TCK again off the back wall. This one going up high. Buff Bambi out to the side. Frag was creeping, and now TCK bumped him. Frag and TCK just rubbing cars there. And we'll see Frag attempting to clear off the back wall. Nice little edge dribble off the back wall there. Able to just carry it a little bit into midfield with TCK cleaning this up after Yopego wasn't able to get a touch. Happy Meal out of his own corner, but TCK does keep the pressure on. Frag up early, he's able to get the read. Buff Bambi also there, and a double commit there from the side of SP, but they are able to get the clear as Yopego has to apply pressure now. TCK a little bit boost off, he misses the mid boost, so he has to go all the way back or collect all the small boost pads. Frag a little bit too close, but Buff Bambi is able to follow up and get the goal.
Man, excellent reactions from Buff Bambi here. You saw as soon as Frag missed, he was up for that ball.
He was already kind of
pre-jumping. All three
pre-jumping.
of SP defenders as well. All three of them were there. Oh,
I do think the SP players were expecting either a pinch from Frag down, or they were expecting him to just hit it against the backboard hard again and it bounces out. And then Buff Bambi just capitalizing on the misses, and then Frag with a very, very nice read to 2-0 up already, with just over a minute already gone.
man, and forcing out the unforced error from Happy Meal, just putting it against the ceiling, not really the clear he wanted. Fortitude able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, and as we see, Yopego was challenging early there. Perhaps just a little bit worried that he was going to put the perfect shot there on net. As we see Samurai, he's able to capitalize on the counterplay off the kickoff there from SP. A very nice doink there to get over to SP.
Man, and look at that placement as well. Bottom left corner, the only place where a Fortitude defender was not. Great stuff.
Great placement there from SP, and they're down only one. We'll see if Fortitude are able to keep their lead or increase it. As we see TCK out to the sidewall, gets a nice little doink there on Yopego. Samurai out to the corner. Getting bumped there is Yopego. This one just floating just a little bit wide of the SP net. TCK not able to connect. Samurai, slow playing. He has Happy Meal on his left, but they do double commit now. Yopego is alone back. Not able to connect with that 50. Happy Meal out to the side wall. TCK up again early, but he's able to juke out one SP player. We'll see what he's able to do with this without any boost. A lot of Fortitude players finding themselves without boost. I'm not too sure if it's SP controlling midfield boosts or it's just Fortitude not rotating on the boosts.
I think Fortitude, they're still able to keep the ball in SB's half though, or for the majority of the time. You know, I don't see much offensive pressure by SB, although, you know, I might be eating my words now as SB have control of the ball. Of course.
So we'll see how the midfield control goes. But a lot of Fortitude players finding themselves without boost. Let's see if they can capitalize on that. Frag meeting Yopego on the back wall, not able to get the 50. It's TCK and Samurai also meeting each other, and Samurai winning the 50. A Happy Meal tries a little edge dribble there, not able to get the dunk into the net. It's Yopego using all his boost to get back, but he does pick up mid boost. Samurai doing this. TCK and Buff Bambi up. Buff Bambi is able to connect. See Frag, Samurai looking for that demo. They're trying the Fortitude strat of demoing the third man. As we see, it did give Fortitude a lot of opportunities on net.
Well, would that be the Fortitude strat or the VxP strat?
From what I've been seeing, I think we can call it the Fortitude strat for now, because SP have not brought a lot of demos. I did think they were going to get a lot more demos than they've already brought out. Now Frag able to meet this in a corner. Yopego is able to get there, but Buff Bambi on the backboard and TCK double commit, but they're able to get the clear, and TCK is going to follow this. Samurai just interfering, and there's a double commit now. All three players from Fortitude on that side. TCK getting the flip reset, not able to use it, but it's only the thought that counts. Getting the flip reset is all that counts. As you see.
Well, I mean, if you get the flip reset, you can use it in any way you want, right?
You just
Doesn't
use
necessarily
it.
have to be to the ball.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even have to be close to the wall. Just use it. You know, just show people. Well, you know, I can also get flip resets. As you see, Buff Bambi on the side wall there. SP are able to get the clear out. Yopego with a big clear out to Happy Meal. Happy Meal connecting very, very nicely with the ball. They're very, very good passing play from SP, and they're able to equalize.
Great play again from Yopego, not just booming it away. when he didn't need to, able to find Happy Meal before any Fortitude player could get there. So you see SP coming out with those plays, not just giving the ball away, actually making something of it.
And I do think that's what most of the teams, what penalizes them is if they see the ball just bouncing in front of them, most of them just want to throw it back into the other half, get a big clear, try and get off the ceiling, edge dribble, do whatever. Most of the time, what is better to do is look for a teammate, and that's what Yopego did well there, very well. And Happy Meal was able to read it and get it into the net. Especially this one dropping down in front of SP's net, but Samurai is able to connect. Yopego gets it out to mid. Happy Meal has to race back to net. Buff Bambi not able to get a very threatening shot on net. So we see TCK up early again. Frag has to read this awkwardly. Samurai does not get the beat. The net would have been open. So we see Yopego getting tripped up. Happy Meal also getting tripped up. So we see TCK putting off the back ball, getting 2 touches, but Happy Meal is able to read it. And SP collect it, but it's in their corner. It's very threatening. Fortitude, they still have possession. They should put pressure on this. They might be able to get a goal out of it, but it doesn't look likely. Frag, last opportunity, and it is going to drop down for overtime in game 4.
So much pressure there by Fortitude, just could not get past the wall, the brick wall of defense that is SP.
That is correct. And this overtime, it's Frag. He cannot connect very well with that. That was one opportunity, but I do think it was a little bit of pressure because Fortitude, they have to keep SP out of the net for this one. If SP scores, they take the series, which puts them in the final.
Oh man, you need to score those, you get the opportunity, the open goals there. Oh.
As we now see SP in the corner of Fortitude. Not able to get anything out of it. Buff Bambi and TCK in the same corner. Buff Bambi not able to connect twice. Frag will be able to save him. Happy Meal up early, getting into the corner again. There's a little bit of bumping going on, and that one is just going to creep in from Samurai. Where was Fortitude on this play? As we see,
I have no idea.
I didn't expect that to happen. Samurai
that
getting
was so unexpected.
a very incredible angle to just doink that into the top left corner. But you gotta wonder I only saw 2 Fortitude players in the corner, which was TCK and Buff Bambi. But where was the third from Fortitude?
It could possibly be getting boost. I guess we'll never know.
Well,
It's
if I
one of those
save this
situations.
replay, I will go and find out.
Well,
But
yeah, you could.
but I'm not gonna be doing that. It's a very abrupt and sudden ending there to game 4. SP still able to get the win out of that, but Fortitude having that one opportunity, that was one very good opportunity if Frag was able to connect with that. But very well done there from SP. We saw them getting those passing plays. They were down 2-0 with this game starting out, so we're able to pull that back and get a 3-2 win is not bad.
Yeah, I guess that's just also where the experience comes out. This SP squad has been together for, quite a few months now. I think Fortitude picking up a new guy after Pornfix left. Still not as experienced, haven't been playing together for the longest time, I suppose. So that's also where, trying to keep that lead and being able to trust your teammates to make the saves, make the passes, or the shots just comes out, and that's what SP has at the moment.
Yeah, but you got to give credit to Fortitude. I do think, to be honest, they came out as the underdogs in this matchup, but they did show us that they have a lot of potential. They put up a very good fight. To be honest, I was not expecting that. But Fortitude, they had a lot of good opportunities, a lot of nice passing plays. They put SP on the back foot. Once they had pressure, they had very nice pressure. So I got to give props to the side of Fortitude for fighting back, for showing us, we still got it. We're not that far behind. We can still bring some competition. And
yeah.
a very well done to SV for bringing out the win. They have a guaranteed 1,000 rand with this win. They are through to the finals against VxP Esports. Now, I'm sure everyone in chat knows who the casters are, so we aren't going to be biased, but it's going to be a very good matchup. The past few games between VxP and SP have been pretty close. It has been very nice games. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, and we're hoping that game will be tonight. Not too sure he's gonna stream or cast it. But
is
hopefully
true.
we'll get that all sorted out
Hopefully we'll
for
get
you guys
that
to watch.
for the community, yes. And again, a very big shout out to RLX for allowing us to use their channels for the stream, for getting this out to the community. So thank you to them. And
sure.
I think we are going to end it off there. Very, very nice series. A lot of surprises, and all in all, very, very good.
Yeah, congrats to Fortitude coming third in the Pro Cup for
Yeah.
Pro Cup
And,
2.
and they qualify for VS LAN at the end of the year. So I think
Indeed.
for them, they've already accomplished what they wanted to. Now it's just 2 more cups, but you can use that as practice or whatever you want to do with it. So
Definitely to all the up and coming teams, look out for Fortitude. They're looking very good, very strong. Definitely a force to be reckoned with coming third.
exactly. And on that note, I think we are going to end it there. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. And stay tuned for the finals, which will maybe be tonight. We'll try and get a stream up for that.
Just keep tuned to Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Or
keep
Discord.
exactly. So, cool. Cheers, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.